how are you? Welcome back to our channel.
As you can see, me and Jia are looking very tired today because as you know, Puja is approaching and every day a new work project is springing inside the house. Our washing is completely done and today we did a lots of work in the kitchen.
First, we are folding these blankets and putting them inside their packets, and then we will put them on top of the almirahs. Sorting these blankets are a very tedious job, but we are perfectly ready for winters. And there is nothing more better than freshly washed blankets in a chilly wintry night. Please tell me in the comments how you prepare for winters and how you maintain your blankets. Since I am the tallest person in this family after Papa and Papa is gone, so I have to do all these works. After sorting the blankets, we came to the terrace with a load of bed sheets and bed covers. These don't take much time to dry because they are already dried in the dryer. Our kitchen is not very pretty. It desperately needs some renovations. It was painted last Diwali, but we need to paint it again and do some renovations, but that will happen only after Papa comes. This time when Papa came, he came after 6 months and there were so many other works to do, so the kitchen renovation was not done. I will show you a before and after look of our kitchen after the renovation is done. Here I am cleaning the wires very carefully, which are covered with spider webs. Do you remember this organizer? This organizer was waiting for a long time to get unboxed and Jia said that this time she will do the unboxing, so she is unwrapping it. This is a fun activity for me and I love doing it. After arranging this rack, we are going to place it on top of the kitchen counter. It's ready and to go in all the spice jars and other containers in it, so it will save us a lot of space in the kitchen counter. Our life is a bit scattered because we have two houses. One house is where Papa works, he stays there, and we stay here because of our schools and mom's work. And so we have everything in double like TV, washing machine, fridge, beds. It's very fun and too much work also, but sometimes it's painful also. So finally our rack is organized and now we are taking it to the kitchen.
So after all this work, we became extremely tired and it was already time for lunch. And there was also no time for an elaborate lunch, so we had a very simple lunch.
So after a majority of opinion, we finally decided to have sabudana papad with plain khichdi. I said majority because Jia was not ready for this lunch. So this is our lunch. Rice and moong dal boiled together with salt. No spices, no haldi, no red chili powder, no tarka. Only with a huge dash of homemade ghee. But whatever you may think by the look, It was very tasty.
And after lunch in the evening, we went to the market because we needed some fruits and veggies.
I don't know about others, but buying fruits and vegetables from vendors is one of my favorite things to do. So, this is our shopping: potatoes, tomatoes, bananas, and long beans.
And after coming home, we decided to have a very special dinner because the lunch was too simple. So we decided to have luchi aloo dum. But luchi aloo dum is incomplete without a dessert or at least sandesh. So we decided to make some korapakir sandesh.
So here we started making our sandesh. Here I have taken paneer or chena from half liter full cream milk. You have to massage the paneer with the heel of your palms. This may look very hard, but it is not that hard. But you have to keep massaging the paneer for at least 10 minutes. You will understand by the look of the paneer when it is done. It will become very soft and fluffy when you touch it. My paneer will need some more time. You will understand when it is done, when you will massage the paneer and it will start coming up from the plate. I am thinking that I may gradually become a halwai someday. Here, my paneer is coming up of the plate on its own, so it's almost done. You have to take half sugar of the quantity of your paneer. Here I have taken less than half because I want my sandesh to be very mildly sweet. Then you have to stir it continuously till the sugar dissolves and your chena gets cooked. But don't stir it for more than 3-4 minutes or else the chena will start getting crumbly. At this point I have added crushed green elaichi powder. Here my chena is leaving the kadhai on its own and becoming like a dough, so it's done. Here I have shaped my chena into little sandesh and decorating them with pista slices. See how cute they look. You see 5 peras from half liter milk. Now you can understand why sweets are so costly.
So this is our sandesh. They look so tempting, so we are going to try. They are so yummy. And this recipe is very simple, so please try this recipe at home because homemade sweets are always better than store-bought sweets. So, this was all about our today's vlog. And lastly, if you like our videos,
Please like, share, and
comment and subscribe to our channel
and press the bell icon so that
you get the notification whenever we upload a new video.